Welcome, and today I will speak about drug addiction. It's made by me, Pedro Emilio Gondo Ramirez, and I am the only member of this team. What is drug addiction? Drug addiction is a disease that affects a person's brain and behavior and leads to an inability to control the use of drugs or medications. This usually happens when the own user is having these affections like mentally, and when they taste this drug, the feeling of euphoria and all of that stuff maximizes by a lot. How does everything start? Because everything has an origin. Well, drug addiction can start with experimental use of a recreational drug in social situations. And for example, for some people the drug use becomes more frequent, for others, particularly with opioids. Drug addiction begins with exposure to prescribed medications or receiving medications from a friend or relative who has been prescribed the medication. What are these most addictive drugs in the world? Well, indeed there's a lot of drugs in here that we can put, but the main ones that I found, and according to drug abusers, are heroin, ecstasy, over-the-counter medicines such as painkillers, and synthetic cannabinoids. Today I will only explain the first three, while the fourth one is for you to search. Heroin. What is this substance? Heroin is an opioid drug made from morphine, a natural substance taken from the seed pod of the various opium poppy plants. These plants are usually given in climates that are temperate, so Mexico and Central America as well, so also tropical, can have a lot of these plants. Usually this substance comes in a white or brown powder, but there is also a viscous black substance called black tar heroin, which is an approximately similar substance. Heroin. What short-term effects it has? Well, for people who use heroin, they report a feeling of rush, like a surge of pleasure or euphoria. However, there are other common effects, including dry mouth, warm flushing of the skin, having feeling in the arms and legs, nausea and vomiting, severe itching, clouded mental functioning, going on and off, a back and forth state of being conscious and semi-conscious, and those are all the short-term effects. Now, I will proceed to the long-term effects. These come with insomnia, collapsed veins for people who inject the drug, damaged tissue inside the nose for people who sniff it or snort it, infection of the heart lining and valves, abscesses, constipation and stomach cramping, liver and kidney disease, lung complications including pneumonia, mental disorders such as depression and antisocial personality disorder, sexual dysfunction for men, and irregular menstrual cycles for women. Now I will talk about ecstasy. What is this substance? Well, the 3,4-methylenedioxymethamphetamine, or MDMA, is a scientific drug that alters mood and perception, aka awareness of surrounding objects and conditions, and it is chemically similar to both stimulants and hallucinogens, producing feelings of increased energy, pleasure, emotional warmth, and disordered sensory and time perception. Ecstasy effects. Ecstasy has no long or short-term effects as with heroin, still. Its effects last for about 3 to 6 hours, and the half-life after that is for 7 hours. These effects, apart from the duration, is irritability, impulsiveness and aggression, depression, sleep problems, anxiety, memory and attention problems, decreased appetite, and decreased interest in and pleasure from sex. Over-the-counter medicines. What are these substances? They are drugs recommended without a description. Some OTC medicines relieve aches, pains, and itches. Some prevent or cure diseases like tooth decay and athlete's foot. Others help manage recurring problems like migraines and allergies. In fact, there is a lot of problems when OTC comes by. These can be memory loss, kidney failure, heart problems, breathing problems, blacking out, muscle twitching, extreme drowsiness, heart palpitations, changes in blood pressure either too high or too low, elevated body temperature, vomiting, rapid heart rate, blurred vision, muscle twitching, brain damage, irregular heart rate, shortness of breath, high blood pressure and dizziness, and also seizures. Thank you for your attention, and this is all.